Ida for suggesting my cousin should be careful about leaving her child with her parents or grandparents. I, 26F, didn't meet any of my mom's family until I was 14. The only reason we met at all is my mom died from breast cancer. She was single and had made plans for me with a friend of hers, but when mom died the friend changed her mind about letting me live with her and her family, so I went to foster care and then to my biological aunt. My mom had told me some stuff about her family that was not great. But it was stuff about her brother that really got to her and me and was the reason she didn't speak to them. So my mom had a brother who was possibly autistic or had some other diagnosis. But he was a picky eater and their parents were abusive toward him because of it. I'm talking force-feeding him when he wouldn't eat, I'm talking hitting him when he refused to eat and letting him starve so he'd give in and eat something. They refused to make any accommodations for someone eating in their home. You ate what was made how it was made and nothing else would be offered. Don't like gravy? Too bad, it's all over everything. Don't like steak? Too bad, you're getting it and that'll fill most of the plate. My mom remembered how she hated broccoli and sprouts and how she would get more of them on her plate if she didn't eat them. But her brother was treated even worse. They forced him to eat sometimes and then punished him for puking up what he ate. It was messed up and he left the family when he was only 16. My mom never found him but she searched for years. Her biggest worry was he died. Mom said her other siblings supported what the parents did and argued with her when she called out the parents for abusing their brother. I know my mom would have hated me living with her family. She tried to prevent it too. But her plan went to shit. I only lived with my aunt for 3 years but became close to 2 of my cousins. I never liked any of my aunts or uncles or my grandparents, who are now very elderly. Abby is one of those cousins. She has one child who was diagnosed with ARFID last year. It's been a stress for her and her parents and grandparents have offered her help in free babysitting. When she told me, I brought up what mom had told me and I warned her she should be careful about leaving her child with them. She believed me and ended up turning down the offers of babysitting. But they asked more and more and never said anything about her child's feeding therapies or diagnosis but said she was clearly struggling and they could help. She told them she didn't want history to repeat. Since none of my cousins had known about it and none of my aunts or uncles saw anything wrong with it, they realized it was me who said something. I got a lot of shit for spoiling the relationship and I was told I should mind my own business. Abby doesn't think I was wrong and told me she was glad I warned her. But I wonder if others would think I'm TA?